So, dude, I've got something on my desk, and I think you've actually seen it before.
I haven't seen your desk before in my life.
Okay, that's a good point. Well, try to imagine it. Try to imagine
Okay.
something that's a visage of something you know and love, but it looks kind of janky.
Janky, huh? Janky like, like porridge?
Something like that. Like, just imagine if you had something that you really liked, but it melted somehow.
Oh, you mean like a chocolate bar of some sort?
It's something like that. Like, I'd like to think that they were doing their best when they made this particular item, but all of a sudden they just decided, fuck it, and then, like, I don't know how to make this good, so they just went with it.
Yeah, like a half-made chocolate bar that's already been taken a bite out of and licked and turned into a pepperoni pizza halfway through.
Pepperoni pizza, that kind of sounds good right now.
It does, actually. It really does sound like a good thing.
What's your favorite topping?
Pepperoni.
Oh, that's it?
I love pepperoni on my pepperoni pizza.
Oh, well, that makes too much sense. So what if I just gave you the line, what do you want on pizza?
Yo, man, I could just eat straight up pepperoni out of the package.
So can I, too. Just put some, cheese and crackers with it is absolutely brilliant.
No need. Just take it out by the stack down my throat.
A stack of sausage, just take it down. It's good.
Although, I will say, I've been kind of opening my mind to mushrooms a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It used to be a texture thing, but now I think I'm, my palate has grown enough that I think I can start liking mushrooms on my pizza.
Excellent. The fungus is among you.
I haven't had the courage to try it yet, though, but maybe one day soon.
Yeah, one of these days. When it's mixed with something else, it's actually pretty decent.
Maybe if there is also mushrooms at a party or whatever, so I don't have to spend any money to try this out, you know what I mean?
Well, at that point, I think it might be like a different kind of party, unless we're talking about the same thing and not the completely other thing.
Yeah, it could be any kind of party, parties are good, there's dance parties, there's birthday parties, there's political parties, there's farm parties, there's
Watch out for the pool cleaner. It's
third parties.
Ooh, third parties. You heard a lot of third parties are coming to a bunch of different systems lately?
I've never known. I only go to first parties.
Oh, well.
But I know you've been to second parties, but I've never been.
It's interesting in second parties because you never know who's actually talking. Now, third parties... That's really interesting to hear it from their perspective.
Or even like the fourth party, sometimes.
Bro, if you're going all the way to fourth party, it's just madness. I wonder if we can somehow, like, branch out and go to a fifth or a sixth party.
There might be one party too many. You don't want to get all too partied out by the time we get to the seventh party.
Man. If I could actually make it to the first through seventh party, that would just be a dream of mine.
To be honest, I hate this. I hate the word party.
Oh, really?
Like, say it like 2-3 times, that's cool. It's like, oh, we're going to a party. Oh, that's great. What time are you going? It's going to be 3 p.m. All right, we'll see you there. It'll be a little shindig, get together, whatever. But people just say party all the time. Party. Just the word itself just loses all meaning. It just irritates my eardrums. Party. 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 Party.
I
Party.
totally see what you mean, because there are so many other words that you could use besides party. Like you mentioned before, a shindig, a get-together.
And you get those people that they have no personality other than just saying the word party over and over again.
Party. I can totally see what you mean. The two syllables of the word party, it gets kind of grating after a while.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you get that guy who has no personality other than just saying party. You gotta go to the party. Life's not worth living if you're not partying, man.
Oh, God, if you're not partying, you're just not a person. You are a single-celled organism, but not a person.
Be like me, I have friends.
Friends only at a party.
If I keep partying, I don't have to go into work.
That's true. That's true. You party too hard, you can't go to work. I just had a very interesting thought. You know how ASMR is like the big thing that is happening or has happened in the past?
Yes.
Can there be an ASMR of something that could never be like a party? Like a party ASMR?
I could do ASMR of me, turning on this flashlight button on and off.
Click. Dude. Actually, you know what? That kind of sounds like bones breaking. Like, you know how people can crack their knuckles a lot? It kind of reminds me of that. So I don't know if that would be a good thing to go to sleep to, unless you're a psychopath.
Some people like the clicking. It just depends on who enjoys it, I suppose.
Well, I'm just thinking on the grounds that somebody might consider that bones. Like, if you actually know it's a flashlight, then more power to you.
Well, that's the thing about ASMR. You can believe what you want to believe.
Now I'm just thinking of 10 hours of the Mario All-Stars ASMR. I don't know if that's an actual thing, but you know that opening crowd where they're just, like, jibber-jabbering in the background?
Mm-hmm.
That would be kind of interesting. Like, to make it really soft and add some lip smacks, it'd be perfect. And here we're going to... Then the music kicks in and you see Bowser in a suit.
So I can't get an erection.
Oh, yeah?
I'm trying to build my building, I can't get the permit, so I can't get my building erected. I can't get an erection.
Is that one of the new modes in Civ 6 I haven't heard about?
Yeah. Have you played any so far?
No, I've installed it, got the update, and just waiting to actually jump in, because a game like that is kind of intimidating to me. Something where you have to manage a lot. Hopefully I'll understand it enough.
You have a lot to, there's a lot of tutorials and all that. It's like if you're new to Civ, new to the Switch version, new to Civ entirely, or just Civ 6, because you just came from Civ 5 or whatever. But make sure you dedicate some time, because these games can get pretty long.
I'm down for that.
Like, I would start with a quick game for you.
Okay.
So you can get a feel for how the flow of the game's supposed to go. And also the easiest setting.
Oh, okay. Alright, so easiest setting, tutorial happy. See, that's the one thing I don't understand about the internet, besides so many other things. A while ago, there was like, tutorials are bad, learn it yourself, Scrub Lord, or something like that I remember.
Bad? Tutorials can be some of the most clever parts of the game.
Yeah, it depends on how you do it. Now, the one games that just literally come up with a text box and say, this is how you do a thing, that's silly. Don't do that.
It's not very imaginative.
Like, I could do that. Have your tutorial be something that I can't do.
Hey, it's Martin.
Pronunciation of the English language is very interesting.
But it can be managed through tough, thorough thought, though.
Ooh, that was good.
I love that little thing. It's the thing about Facebook memes. Sometimes you find one that's that's kind of funny.
It takes a while, and I've actually stopped using Facebook just because it's a trash heap.
I only go on Facebook to snoop about people anymore.
That's all I use it for. Just see, oh, how's their day going? Oh, that good? Okay.
I have coffee with my mom and dad a lot. And usually we take selfies to commemorate our time there.
Nice.
And other members of my family and also friends have loved these weekly little things. So my family knows me more through Facebook than they do through my YouTube channel, and let's keep it that way.
That reminds me of a good story. Yeah, my mom found my old review channel and basically told me, "Is this really what you're doing?" I was like, "Yeah. Keep it entertaining." Especially some of the really bad ones. The ones that are not safe for work. Yeah, that was fun to explain. Not really.
Yeah.
Eh, it's alright, that channel's long dead, so now they only have to worry about the other stuff I'm playing.
I like to feel like I killed the Niskels channel.
You did.
I love that feeling. I love holding your review channel's head among my mantelpiece. Its head as a trophy.
Yeah,
I killed the Niskel.
if I could actually take a picture while I'm sitting there with the decapitated head of my channel, that would make me really happy. Just because it stopped being fun, unfortunately.
Actually, I would say the process is more like a snake shedding its skin. The skin, of course, being the Niskels review channel, and the new skin being the Niskels old LP channel.
You know what? I like that a bit more. Because it was fun for quite a while. And then the toxicity of internet fandoms got really, really gross in the late 2010s.
Yeah, it's getting worse now.
It's even getting worse now that people are more vocal. Not saying being vocal is a bad thing, but Jesus, if you're an asshole, don't shout it at the top of your lungs and make it obvious.
So what would your cancel hashtag be?
Oh, if I did something terrible?
Yeah. Mine would be like hashtag go away UDJ.
That's pretty good. I like the rhyming scheme.
I mean, for you, the only thing I can think of is like a kick skull Vic skull. That's all I got.
No, I don't like that one. Please don't associate that. Let me think.
It's okay though, because I stand with Niskel.
Thanks. I wouldn't stand with me. That's actually a hard one, because mine's just a bunch of letters. There really isn't much you can add to it. Oh, man, this is actually a tough one. Why don't we go on to a different topic while I think of something that rhymes with my name that would mean, you know...
Hey, it's Racket.
I got it.
What?
No sense canceling losers.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was trying to think of an anagram. Is that it? Or am I just insane?
That works.
No, it works. Okay. Well, that's good. So, just keep that in mind, Internet. If I ever need a canceling, a public shaming on social media, that's what you can use. But only if I've done something terrible.
And this is the part where you DJ and the Niskel talk about the internet, drama, and how some people can be great on the outside, but pure evil on the inside. Particular people are mentioned, but me, the robot voice, shall not utter those names. Please enjoy this royalty-free song in the meantime while this topic passes. Thank you and have a wonderful day, dear viewer. Hashtag this level is boring.
love-hate relationship with the internet.
It's such a terrible place, but there's such good that can come out of it.
It's very similar to the relationship I have with Tom Cruise.
What a disconnect. But somehow a connect.
The idea that when you highlight the good stuff, so much good has happened. It brings a tear to the eye as to how much has been done for humanity thanks to the internet. When you highlight the bad stuff, oh god, it makes me want to fucking vomit half the time. Much like Tom Cruise, I love him when he's on the camera. He is a fantastic actor. He loses himself in every role, and he brings 100% true charisma and talent to the screen. But when the director yells cut, he can go fuck himself.
I agree. I agree with that statement.
Hey, it's Atsumi.
Have you noticed there's been a lot more video games revolving around, like, being an ancient samurai, being, like... I guess we're getting to the point where we're running out of big, muscly heroes to be, so now we're just going to the classics.
Well, samurais have been around for a long, long time. Not just recently.
I know, but I just noticed a resurgence. That's the word I'm looking for, a resurgence. Because everybody knows ninjas. Everybody's used ninjas.
I guess you're right. I guess samurai are getting more of an emergence compared to ninjas, because, you know, ninjas have been around since there have been video games.
Yes. But now we're getting, like, traditional samurai.
You're right, yeah. We're getting, like, you know, Neo 2 and Sekiro and Ghost of Tsushima and all that.
And I'm so glad it's not, like, pathetic resurgence. It's, like, really good.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe one day we'll get a dragon resurgence. That happened when Skyrim came out. Everybody wanted dragons.
Maybe one day we'll get a good Bethesda resurgence.
Ouch. But you're absolutely right. Maybe when Elder Scrolls 6 finally hits store shelves in the year 2025, we'll be thankful for Bethesda again.
Unless they add paid mods again.
I'm trying to think of the good here, man. Actually, I'm kind of disappointed with their recent showings. Like, the only thing I've been interested with them in is just Doom.
I think they're like a cross between EA and Ubisoft. When they mess up, it's like kind of cute, a little grimy, a little disgusting, but kind of cute. But they also have the same sort of greed that EA does. Like Fallout 76, it fucks up in spectacular ways. And you know, whenever there's any sort of exploit, they patch it out post haste. But when it comes to making the game fun, well, it's going to take some time. And they still say, "We hear you. We love the community.
Well,
the
that's
Bethesda community is the most important thing to us. We listen."
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. Like, the self-awareness doesn't help. Like saying, "Yeah, we know our games have bugs. Well, fix them. Don't be shit."
Like, I know it's not just as easy as saying, "Make a good game." But it kind of is. They're still not as bad as EA, though, that's for goddamn sure, because EA doesn't understand video games at all.
I don't think they have a soul.
They don't understand how video games work. They don't understand that you need to make the good game in order to make the money. But they say we need to make the game to make money to make money.
Oh, now I understand. Well, now that we've talked about good games, do you want to recap on this bad game?
I saw us fall through the floor at one point. That was pretty wild.
Well, I have fallen through so many pits in this level. I'm just going to talk about the rest of the stage because I only had about 2 minutes of material to talk about this level in particular. because my god, does the second half blow. If you noticed, we did the exact same challenge we did in Crop Circle Country, where we had to get up to the main bad guy and kill him. But the bad thing is, it was a wizard. The ones we could only kill with their own power using the wing shield, and go figure, the one time it doesn't work is when they're on top of a tower or something like that. So that's great.
I gotta tell you, though, making up shit was a lot more fun than actually looking at this game.
Yes. I can't tell you how boring this fucking level is, because it just keeps going on and on and on, and all the fake outs with all the enemies is horrific. And I don't know if you remember, because it kind of flashed by, there was a dragonfly hiding on a small ledge that you didn't know you could get to unless you accidentally saw it. That dragonfly just popped out of existence and ruined the sound clip. Cool! Get me out of here!
Did you get all the gems?
Yeah, I got everything.
Where were all those gems lying around, then? They have legs.
Enemies.
Fuck.
Yes, that's how obnoxious it got. Okay. That is done.
Let's go back to talking about random shit again.
Oh, I would love to, but next time on Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly, it is the final level, and it is the most broken piece of shit I have ever played, and that's hilarious coming from this game.
Oh, no.
It is the final level, the last of the gems, the last of the dragonflies, and oh my god! I should have done like a heat test, like put my hand on my Wii just to see how hot it was getting, because stuff is broken. Ooh!
I think the Wii's fine, and I think it's the disc that's starting to melt.
It won't become apparent until you actually get into the level. Oh dear. So hopefully we'll have more to talk about than we did this level, because I've never been so bored. But hey, it's done, it's over, we did it. Talked about the hot-hitting topics. And Spyro.